English and got a bad accent. I ain't studied.
You didn't study.
Like, how he sleep all day and still get a D? You know?
A D?
Nah.
What up, welcome back to my channel, ESSI Gang. I'm back again with another video. So, today's video, I'm here with, what are you doing? Introduce yourself.
Man, I'm getting my orange juice. Guys, if you don't know, I'm Essi's boyfriend, TyTheGuy.
We're about to do a college advice video, you guys. And I'm always doing this because of you.
What did I do?
Nothing. Nah, I need to get my nails fixed. I was supposed to get them fixed yesterday, but he told me to get them fixed today when today's Labor Day and the nail shop is closed.
And we forgot it was Labor Day, so don't let
So now, look at me, ratchet like always.
Yeah, that's how I like them, ratchet red bone.
Anyways, today's video is gonna be a college advice video. This is like how he requested. Like, there's a lot of my subscribers that are going to college, like they're freshmen, and so they needed some advice, and I can't just DM everybody back with the same thing. So I'm like, let me go ahead and make this video for y'all. So yeah, you was in college. I graduated from Texas State with a degree in public relations.
I didn't graduate. But I went to college though, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, listen, I feel like a lot of people gonna be able to relate to me more than you.
Why? There's gonna be people who are gonna wanna go to school and
I went to school, bro. I wanted to finish school, but I feel like there's more people y'all gonna be able to relate to me a little bit more.
Y'all are just gonna relate to both of us. There's people who dropped out and people who finished. Yeah. And to keep it real with y'all, I did not give a damn about college. It was my family that was like throwing it down my throat. But I finished. I
had a basketball scholarship, that's why I went.
But yeah,
I was gonna go to the military and meet your ass, nigga.
I joined the military in the middle of college, like my sophomore year. But anyways, alright. So here's my like 10 or these are my, we're just gonna go back and forth, okay? We're just gonna give y'all tips. I don't know how many, I guess 10.
Yeah, cool.
Alright, we're gonna do 10 tips for like things to know about college. Alright, so my first tip is gonna be like to stay organized. I feel like being organized in college is like very key because if you don't stay organized, you just don't get like lost and then like. Were
you organized in college?
Not at the beginning because I didn't know, but like I started watching videos. I watch YouTube videos on like college freshman tips or whatever, and so I don't know.
Were you organized in high school?
No, in high school it's so different because like you just show up and sit there. But I feel like in college, like, well for me, I needed a planner. I got a planner and I like wrote out when my stuff was due, like what essay was due, what pop quiz I had, or exam or homework or whatever. So that helped me stay organized.
My number one tip is your mindset when you go to college needs to be nothing but school. Like literally, if you go to college, that's all you need to be worried about. Like having friends is cool, doing this and doing that is cool. But at the end of the day, college ain't free. And
you had a scholarship, so you couldn't take that for granted.
Oh yeah, but I lost my scholarship. Yeah.
Really, nigga?
How?
I got injured.
Oh damn, that sucks. Alright, so my next tip is to be prepared. So like being prepared to me is like coming to class with like your notes, or your like if you have a math class, come to class with your calculator. Because if you don't be prepared, like you're just not gonna be successful, honestly. Like your day's just not gonna be good.
And you need an expensive ass calculator, not one of the
the cheap one.
I had to use that one with the screen that looked like a phone. I had to use that, man. That thing cost like $160, man. At the time, man, that $160, man, I had to do a lot for that $160 just to still get a C in math.
But yeah, make sure you have your calculator because you can't do some of them math problems without that damn calculator.
Yeah, without that calculator you can't do it.
Yeah, like it has those like, I don't know, I can't even think of the name, but the SIN and cos, whatever it's called.
Oh, sine, cosine, tangent stuff.
Yeah, that shit.
But see, I remember, bro, like, bro, when I was in school, bro, don't get it twisted, like, I will make everybody laugh. Like, that's just my natural
Even
personality.
in college?
Yes.
I was like that in high school, but in college I was quiet and I was like that.
I can't help but like people do. Like, that's just how I am. Like, I would have the professor laughing. Like if I raise my...
There was certain classes where I was like that, but if it was a big ass class, hell no. I was scared.
It'd be times like, if I raise my hand, everybody just look at me and like already start laughing. And they know, like, I can say the most simple stuff. Everybody be laughing. I'd be like, look. Yeah.
Alright, your turn.
Take me anywhere.
You can't steal my tip. He's trying to steal my tip. Go, just take it.
Hey man, I don't got the best tips, babe. I'm gonna leave this to you. I love you.
You about to let me finish the video by myself?
Yeah, because
you can maybe give examples.
Okay, cool. I'm the example dude because tips.
I was planning on doing this video by myself, and he decided to be in it.
Yeah, I wanted to be in this video because I feel like I can tell y'all some stuff too, straight up.
All right, don't forget. I'm just gonna give them my tips that I had. All right.
I'm gonna do my thing.
So you're gonna give examples.
Yeah.
Okay. So my next tip that I had was to take notes. Like when you're in class, like actively listening. Don't. Oh, me in high school, I would just show up to class and just sit there and not even be paying attention. But in college, you can't do that. Like you actually really have to be listening. Write down damn near. If the professor is repeating the same thing like twice or 3 times, that's like, no, that shit's important and you need to write it down.
Yeah, but sometimes the teachers will talk about something and make it seem like important, and then you get the dang test, and it's not even on the test.
That is true. But most of the time, if the professor is repeating something like 2 to 3 times, that's how you know that shit's kind of crucial.
Everybody that's in college, man, I'm gonna say this straight up. I'm proud of you, man, because a lot of people are not cut out for it, man. Like me, I was going because I felt like I didn't have no other option but to go, and to be successful, I felt like I needed to go to college. And like to make my parents proud and stuff like that. But I went, you know what I'm saying? And it was not what I expected. Yeah, I saw all my friends and stuff. Yeah, like when I went to college, I was like, yeah, man, I'm not gonna be the same me from high school where I'm gonna be a brand new me. All I got is like a couple semesters left. Like I ain't finished because I'm
like this video if you guys think he should go back to school one day.
I'm never going back to school. Like if I literally am just bored and I'm a billionaire, I might go back to school because I'm bored and my girlfriend knows.
See, Megan Thee Stallion, she's a good example. She is doing her dream, right? She's doing her whole dream and she's still finishing up school because she only got like a few. Like,
how old is Megan Thee Stallion?
She's like, I think 25.
For real?
25, 26.
Whoa.
And she's still going to college. And y'all know she's at her prime right now.
What's her major?
I don't know exactly, but I know she talks about it on her Instagram.
And what is she gonna do with that college degree?
At least she finished it, goddamn. You always gotta finish what you start. That's how I feel. Alright, my next tip is, so once you get home from class or whatever, I advise you guys to like read over your notes. Especially the day before, like not the day before, but like, what am I trying to say? An hour before class starts, at least look over your notes because you might have a quiz. And it helps just refresh you. It helps refresh you to know like, okay, this is what we talked about last class. Now, like I have an idea of what's gonna be going on for class today. And oh yeah, read your book. Not always. Like in the first year I was reading my book before class. Like if I knew we were talking about this topic, I would read that chapter. But when years went by and I just started finesse, like you can finesse. Your first year you're gonna try all these different ways to study and like figure out your way of like studying. Like I tried a lot of different shit. I don't know what you did.
I ain't studied.
You didn't study.
Nope.
So you just took the exam.
Like everybody has a different brain.
Yeah.
Like I would pass. Like bro, don't get it twisted. Like in
Look,
school,
I'm not no smart ass girl. I have to do a lot of work to get shit.
I don't. Like I was one of the people who can take a test and lackadaisical put some answers because I got a good memory sometimes.
No, I don't.
I was one of the people like, bro, like how he sleep all day and still get a D? You know?
A D?
No, I get B's, C's, and D's.
I never got
D's get degrees. Remember that.
No, they say C's get degrees.
D's get degrees too.
if you get so many D's, that'll affect your GPA, y'all. And then
for some colleges,
you wouldn't be able to get no financial aid.
And then some colleges and some programs, you gotta have a certain GPA to get into. Like my mom is a nurse.
Yeah.
She went to college and all that stuff. But to get into the nursing program, I think she needed like
a 2.5 or 3.0.
Yeah, I think it was a 3.0.
Yeah. So you don't. Yes, C's can get degrees. I don't know about D's. You don't want to have too many C's on your transcript. Like I had like about maybe 4 or 5, 6. I don't know if y'all know this. So I went to a community college first, and then I went to a major college. That helped, especially for science. Next tip is gonna be don't procrastinate. So, for instance, sorry, I'm about to throw you under the bus, Acacia, and I know you're watching this video. My little sister, she just started her freshman year of college, and she got homework to do on the 3rd, and she didn't even know. Like I'm like looking at her syllabus. I'm like,
listen, them mother effers in college. If you get an NT, if you don't do your homework, that's gonna count. Like we have to log into this thing on the internet.
Don't wait till the last minute, because then you start stressing. You're gonna be stressed the fuck out.
Yep.
My sister, she got homework on the 3rd, right? And she didn't even know. I'm like, girl, you better get on it, because if you don't, when you know you got shit to do, you better start on it right now. Because if you just wait days, then your mind gonna go crazy.
And then if you keep having bad grades and stuff and not doing your work, you're gonna lose the financial aid. You're gonna lose. It's gonna be harder for you to get accepted in
another school.
Yep, all that.
So yeah, make sure you don't procrastinate, especially when it comes to math, homework, and essays. You don't want to wait till the day. Ain't gonna lie. Sometimes when I be like rushing on the day of to do my essays, they be like always like 8 papers. I don't know why. Sure. But sometimes some people can't do that. They mess up, they miss out, it just becomes a sloppy paper.
I hate writing essays, man.
Me too. But yeah, try not to wait to the last minute to do.
English is one of my favorite classes though.
I like math. Math is favorite. I don't know why. But yeah, just don't procrastinate at all. Like, don't do it. If you know you hate something so bad, just do that first. Like for me, I hated doing the essays. So I would do the essays first, and then I'll do the stuff that I enjoyed, like kind of last, because it was just like, felt like a breeze after that. Tip number 7 is try to sit in the front rows of class. I did, at least. It helped me focus, and I feel like if you're in the back, you're just not gonna be really paying attention. Like you're not that engaged.
Nah, Rob. If you sit in the front, you're gonna be like, I know, but if you sit there, you're gonna be like, okay, cool. Like that's just a mindset thing. Cool. If I sit in the front, the teacher gonna see me. I'm gonna have a connection with the teacher.
Yeah.
Cool. Like,
good.
But it's all in your mind, bro. I would sit in the back. Like I would sit like in the middle, just so the eyes wouldn't be on me. I'm the type of dude that I'll be in class, I'll be on my phone. You know what I'm saying? I have to sneakily on my phone and stuff like that.
Sometimes I'll be on my phone too.
Not the first row.
I'm not in the front. I'm not in the very front row, but look, I'll be in like the 3rd or 4th row, depending on how big the class is. If you're in like a big university,
they have some auditorium.
Yeah, like if you're in that kind of setting, those freak me out. I'll be like in like kind of like in the middle, like middle front. But
I fail. Bro, like that auditorium stuff, I couldn't. There's just too much going on. I get distracted too easy.
Oh no, like I mean. I went to that stuff like my junior year of college, so I got good habits or whatever. But my first 2 years, they were like kind of small sitting classes, and I still sat in the like front rows, like row 3 or 2. That was my thing. But I think it helps because it helps you like listen to the professor better. Sometimes your professor may have like a whole like what is it called? An accent. You can't even hear them well.
Oh my gosh.
And so if you're in the front row, maybe you can like try to read their lips to understand what they're saying.
Man, my English teacher had a bad accent. How you gonna teach English and got a bad accent?
Bro, they be hard to understand sometimes. Like you be like, what the f? You might have to even like, that's when you have to, dude. I'm gonna give y'all tips on that a little bit later in the next tip. But yeah, the reason why I say sit in the front 2 rows is so you can read their lips, you can like hear them better. and you can see the board better.
Man, you couldn't read nothing. You had to read her handwriting on the board, and that was some chicken scratch too.
Yeah. Oh, I hated professors like that. Like, you can't understand you well, and then you like talk fast. Then you don't even have a PowerPoint. Oh, I'd be pissed. But yeah, and another thing I used to do when the professor would talk really fast and I couldn't get down everything for the notes, I would like record off my phone, record her talking.
My mom would do that.
For real? Yeah, that was another trick of mine that I would do, and then I'd go home and
my mom had a tape recorder.
I would go home and listen to the recording and either jot it down. Yeah, I'll just jot down the main points basically. So yeah, that's a little key right there, or tip. Tip number 8 is don't be afraid to ask questions in class. Like, don't be afraid. If you're afraid to like talk in front of a lot of people, like, cause I was like that, I would just like wait till the end of class and like talk to the professor about whatever, or I'll email the professor. But like, don't be afraid to ask questions. Like, if you know you need a question, like, you know if you need to ask a question, just like write it down in your notes, start it, and then like go to the professor after class or something.
Me, I've always been vocal, but it was like I said, it was some people that I went to high school with and that went to college with me too. And it was some people in high school that was quiet as heck. And then in college, I see them ask some questions. I'm like, okay, cool. But a lot of people would ask the question that I was gonna ask, or I'll ask it, or somebody, one of my friends will ask me to ask. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that would be me asking. I would be talking to like a boy or girl next to me. Hey, can you ask me a question for me?
Yeah, I always ask. I'm like, yo, I wouldn't say yo. I'd be like, I raise my long ass hand. Teacher see me and stuff. Yes, Tyler. May you repeat that again, please? My homeboy would be like,
I hate doing that one. I don't like asking to repeat it because dude, I hear it. No, I have a hearing disability, so like I feel like I'm always asking someone to repeat something. But if it's like something that's not making sense, especially in math, like I gotta understand that shit. If I get lost on that, I'm lost for good. So I'll be bold and like raise my hand about that. But when it comes to like, can you repeat that, or like no, I'd be afraid. I'd be chickened out. And then like if like you have an issue, say like you gotta miss class, like it's always good to tell the professor before you miss class, because then they'll be understanding with you. So like with me, I always have to miss class because of my army stuff. So a lot of them did not even know I was in the army until I like talked to them, the professors, you know. My next tip is don't skip class. Like don't make it a habit. A lot of people, they just get too comfortable. Cause like, it's not like high school. Like your mama ain't dropping you off at school. You gotta wake your ass up and walk your ass to class. Like
my sophomore year, I got a really good job. You know what I'm saying? At the time, I was a manager at GameStop, and I was going to school. You know what I'm saying? This one person came into GameStop and was like, hey, I got a good job opportunity for you as a national account manager. We getting paid $27 an hour. The thing is, yeah, I feel it, you know what I'm saying? I was getting paid $27 an hour. But the thing is, the job was Monday through Friday, 9 to 6, okay? And my classes were during that time. So I'm like, bro, yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I had to choose school or that job. And you know what I chose?
The job.
The job. You know why? Because I needed some goddamn money. And then I was doing all of my work and stuff online, and then I was keeping in contact with my professors and stuff like that. I know what's going on, but
see, at least you communicated. Damn, my shit about to die. But yeah, basically we were saying don't skip class, don't make it a habit. But you were talking about how you communicated with the professor about your new job.
And I needed money at the time, bro. I needed money, bro. Like that's one thing that's crazy, bro. Like I needed some money back then. Like I had no grip.
Oh my God, that's what you're worried about?
Nah.
Oh my gosh, in college, I did not, what?
Nah, bro, I would wear, listen, I'm gonna tell you what I wore. This is my TyTheGuy school fit. Adidas pants and a hoodie. Every day.
Oh, that's a tip. Cause I know the freshmen probably are like, what the f? They never seen money like that. Don't go crazy with the money. I don't know, you probably went crazy with the money. When you first got your refund check.
When I first got my refund check.
This is late. This video is late. They already got their refund check. But if you got your refund check, I hope you ain't like going crazy with it. Like, let it stretch for real. But what you did with yours?
I actually bought stuff for gaming.
Or for the people who do care about school and want to go somewhere, don't listen to everything you say.
No, listen to me, because I'm keeping it 100% blunt honest with you, man.
I'm keeping it honest too. I did not give a dang about school, but
yeah, but I still went and I still did what I had to do, man.
Okay. They can't see. This is a good video because they know most YouTubers don't go to school.
Yeah, and shout out to my boy B. Luke, because he finished school. 100.
Oh, talk to your classmates. Like, when you talk to classmates, they can help you, like, send you notes if you're missing school. And it's just good to just talk to the classmates, talk to people in your class, because they can, y'all can work together and study together. I did that a lot. It just helps, I don't know. Like, hearing how other people explain it, it just helps sometimes. I don't know if that's for you. Are you just agreeing just to agree?
No, I'm agreeing, because I'm thinking about times where I had to do that.
Yeah, so like, sometimes the professor can say something, but your friend in class can explain it a whole nother way, and it's like, oh, okay.
Yeah, man, like, see, sometimes teachers explain stuff in a way that's just hard to understand.
Or they drag it, and then they make you lose,
you
lose focus onto what they're really talking about.
I need to go to the library and take advantage of the tutors and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
Because when I was in math was always hard for me.
I like math, but I always went to tutoring too.
My teacher explained stuff for. I feel like my tutor taught me better than my professor. And I'm like, okay, cool. I'm gonna go with my tutor. And my tutor said, wow.
So yeah, those are my tips on how to, like, I guess, survive college, or things that you need to know about college. I know y'all probably already started, but y'all are kind of on a break for Labor Day. So this is a good, like, refresher to help you push through. And just know, whatever you get yourself into, don't quit.
Yeah, don't quit, man. Unless you, and also go to school for something that you absolutely want to do. You don't want to be unhappy in the future. Like I said, I was in school for radiology. Now, I can't see myself doing radiology. I can only see myself doing gaming. And that's what I'm gonna do.
You could have went to school for marketing. You're good at that.
Babe,
I'm just saying.
I am a live streamer. That's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
Like, can I go to school for live streaming?
No, but I'm just saying, like,
I go to school for live streaming.
Marketing, like, it's kind of like marketing.
Huh?
It's kind of like marketing. All right, you guys, so that's the end of this video. Hopefully you guys found this helpful in some way. And yeah, you got like a boy's perspective, someone who's dropped out of college.
Hey man, listen, but
and someone who actually finished and who did not like school. I didn't like school.
But at the end of the day, fellas, get you a girl that's smart like this.
I'm not that smart.
Girl, you got your degree, you know what I'm saying? Listen, it got me a good, nice, beautiful, smart woman, you know what I'm saying? And I'm never gonna leave her side because she's a nice, smart black woman.
You're probably smarter than me.
I am smarter than you, I just don't got no degree. But all because you don't got a degree don't mean nothing. I'm very smart, I'm intelligent.
Yeah. Like a lot of entrepreneurs don't have degrees.
I'm an entrepreneur.
The Dollar General guy, he didn't even finish high school. And
Donald Trump ain't go to school and he the president.
I didn't even know that.
Well, I don't think I really don't sit here and think he was too rich to go to school. Like, why would you go to school if you're rich as heck? I wouldn't.
But it's always good to have an education for a backup plan, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's the point of this video, to help y'all get through these hard times for you new freshmen or people who just are thinking about dropping out or whatever the heck. So yeah, that's that, y'all. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys check out his channel, and we'll see you guys.
Everybody comment, ESSI is so beautiful, because you are.
Thank you. Bye.
He gon' catch it. I ain't never let it, but it's tennis for the necklace, yeah.